Hey, it's Applique Joe again with Amber Creative, coming at you today with a beautiful multimedia, multi-placement, self-promotional piece. Take a look at our quarter zip, Old English embroidery drip fleece over dark tonal screen print. Having a detailed self-promotional piece really shows the integrity and design strengths of our creative team. Let's learn a bit more about how a piece like this originates. Here's Jeremy Picker describing the initial idea formation.
I'm so excited to share the new garment from Amber Creative. We took a little bit of a different approach on this garment. I've been really into vintage prep and collegiate lately, probably spending the last 9 months acquiring old Abercrombie, old Ralph Lauren, old Filson, old Woolrich pieces on eBay. And I wanted this next piece to kind of go into the fall and bring that quarter zip, that iconic quarter zip look, which gives that prep style, but add a little bit of street, a little bit of edge, which Amber's branding and marketing materials fall on that more kind of action sports style. And how can we combine these two to have a multimedia piece that really has a great effect? The quarter zip is an iconic prep piece, and we wanted to bring in some vintage print and textures into the mix. So as you can see in my mood board, we are finding some old vintage pieces that people are printing on collars, on sleeves, on the bottom of hems. And then we wanted to also pair that with a multimedia embroidery process, but using a little more modern, aggressive font, color scheme, pair it with a vintage style thread, which is sewing thread. Usually I'll put together a mood board from the team and then pass it on to Angelo, our designer. And then Angelo and Joe get together and start coming up with the development of the project. Hope this video will show you that you can have a little fun with your branded merchandise for your company.
Here's Angelo Montiel to explain in greater detail the process of the design.
Hey Joe, how's it going? Nice to see you. Hi, my name is Angelo. I'm the art director at Amber Creative. Sure, let me tell you about this design. We know we wanted to try some different locations, something out of the ordinary. So we wanted to try shoulder, across the chest, on the bottom hem. So I needed to design something that was distressed intentionally. So I tried my hand painted technique, tons of little strokes, and almost like a natural distress. And I know it also needed to be tonal, because I want the main amber in the chest embroidery to be the main focus. So we did tonal dark on these really nice quarter zips, and I think the end result came out nicely. I can't wait to wear mine. That's about it. Bye, Joe.
Thanks, Angelo. Now that we have a primary idea framework, let's start working on the production process. As you can see, we used a traditional screen print method with high mesh screens to capture all the sketch detail Angelo previously spoke about. We made sure all the fine detail didn't get blasted away during the washout process. To achieve that vintage look, we mix a small amount of black plastisol with a soft base and add a splash of reducer. This creates a darker tone of the same color rather than just reduced black. We then use a triple durometer squeegee to print the shoulder design first. If you look closely, you'll see the screen clear as John lifts it. This results in a 2-pass print with a lot of detailed sketch work. We apply the same technique to the lightning bolts going across the front, with the only challenge, of course, printing around that center placket. As we move on to the embroidery, we hoop the garment with a single piece of wash-away backing, and we're using Text 40 spun polyester or sewing thread with a 5-pass whip stitch and utilized running stitches to show the drips. We adjusted the start point to complement the best placement for the screen print. Finally, we are ready to hit the start button. Thanks for joining us again on this fun project. I hope you learned something about our design process. Please hit like and subscribe, and fashion to the people.